Oh, first off, it's a pandemic, people. I urge everyone to wear their mask, 6 feet. You call it social distancing. You should give yourself some room anyway. But on a serious note, it seems like every week we've been paying respect to people that we lost in love. I just want to send my condolences out to Clarence Avant, who has recently lost his wife, Jacqueline Avant, to a senseless act of crime. At some point, we got to figure it out, people. We can't keep doing this. Won't get too in depth. Next up, we have the great Virgil Abloh, close personal friends of mine, close personal friend of the culture, close personal friend of so many people that I know. It's been a shock to us all. My condolences go out to his family. Our prayers are going up. This whole show is dedicated to Big V, fully dripped in that off-white. I have a special weather correspondent, my sister Remy Ma from the BX, but she's not in the BX today. She is in ATL, so peace up A-Town down. She gonna let us know what the weather is dripping like down there. Now, let's get into the drip report. What's up, everybody? This is your weatherman Jones. If you're in New York City, I got you covered like a spotlight on a criminal trying to get away. Ha! Let's get to the drip. We ain't gotta talk about it today. RIP to the greatest drip of all time, Virgil Abloh. I'm fully dripped down in that off-white from head to toe, personally given to me from my man, down to the fives, you heard me? Bussin', everything off-white. Louis chain gang, off-white, you heard? Off-white belt, off-white tags, Mazda bussin', like I usually do. I put the little VL twist on there, but I got the off-white glasses with me. You heard me? Tell me I ain't bussin'. Now, let's give you some of this weather, you heard me? Right now, partially cloudy. We in the 40s, we're gonna drop down to the 30s, but Wendy Williams is on the block, so if I was you, I'd be careful. As we go into Saturday, the weather is staying sturdy. Still in the 40s, drop it down to the 30s, but Wendy Williams is tripping. She's spinning the block at 10 to 15 miles per hour, so if I was you, guess what? Hold that wig down tight, you heard me? As we go into Sunday, the weather staying sturdy also, don't get no better, still partially cloudy, but there's a 60% chance of that WAP, and not that Cardi B wet-ass precipitation. So ladies, umbrella, plastic bag for the wigs, don't wear no Uggs, don't get caught slipping. You heard me? Now let's get into other areas and climates and terrains. What's up, everybody? This is your weatherman Jim, back with your national forecast to let you know how that weather is dripping around the rest of the country. Now, we're gonna start in San Diego. Looks like a pretty dope weekend in San Diego, perfect for the fall drip. 60s and 50s all weekend. You clear to get them butters out, crispy pair Air Force Ones. As we go up to Denver, they'll be in the 60s in the daytime, but don't be fooled, because at nighttime they're gonna be dropping down to the 30s. You know what we say, that's eagle temperature. Drop down and get your eagle on, baby girl. Cover up, wear something warm, get your Uggs out. As we go over to Milwaukee, they'll be in the 40s, drop it down to the 30s on Saturday, but leading to that WAP on Sunday. If you don't know what WAP is, that is wet ass precipitation, not that Cardi B. Excuse me, cover up. As we go over to Baltimore, it will be in the 50s. Weather looks pretty fair until the night hits, and then it's gonna drop down to the 30s, and that's when you're gonna have to drop down and get your eagle on, baby girl, get you some Uggs. Nice fluffy pair so you stay warm. Besides that, if you're going down to Miami, it's Art Basel or Art Basil or potato. However you say it, the weather's looking pretty dope this weekend. In the 80s all weekend. Right now it's partially cloudy, but don't let them clouds fool you. Tomorrow the weather pops and it's party non-stop. You heard me? Now, I have a special correspondent. Let's see what she has to say. My sister Remy Ma, where you at, baby girl?
Oh, it's amazing. We are in the 70s today. Later tonight, we're gonna drop down to the 40s, but it's cloudy all weekend. So it's a great day in Atlanta.
Shouts to ATL, peace up, A-Town down. Look like you'll have a good weekend this weekend. Hey sis, what you got going on? I see you. I see you came out and killed that verses. I didn't really get to speak to you since then, but you know you came out and did your numbers, sis.
I mean, I do what I can when I can. Versus was dope, but I'm actually in Atlanta because I'm filming. I'm on the show Queens with Brandy and Eve and Notori, which is pretty dope. I'm having fun. I get to act, rap, and all that other good stuff. So that's why I'm in the A right now, handling my acting gigs.
Nice. Well, I'm super excited to see you acting. I already know you got the rapping part. And I catch you out, sis. Thank you for the weather.
Hi.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Jones back with your weekend drip to let you know what's dripping in our culture. Now, first up, what do you have when you mix the richest female musician along with one of the biggest philanthropists of our time? You get a national hero. And that's exactly what Rihanna is, pardon me, Queen Rihanna. She has been named the national hero of Barbados, her own hometown, which is pretty big. Along with that, Barbados has been named a republic, meaning they're independent, they're on their own too, and they really want to speak to you. I understand that. But we need one thing, Riri. We're gonna need some music. You getting all this Fenty money and all that, but we, the fans, come on now. Enough of them jokes. Next up, we have another queen, Queen Cardi B. It's been announced earlier this week that Queen Cardi B is the only female to have 2 diamond entries, and not the rock diamond, I mean that 10 million diamond entries inside of this music industry, which is really big. It's up and it's stuck. Not only because of that, but because she's also been named the new creative director for Playboy's new platform called Centerfold. Now, Centerfold highlights creative. Creatives will be able to come to this platform and get with their fans directly. This platform will be about art, fashion, activation, and some adult business that we all like to get into. Woo. So shouts to Cardi B. You already know from the bottom to the top, but don't stop, Queen. Keep pushing. Next up, like I said earlier today, this show is a very special show to me. It is dedicated to the great one himself, one of the greatest drippers of all time, one of the greatest souls of all time, my man Virgil Abloh. If you don't know who he is, you need to do some research. He's one of the biggest inspirations to this culture. He has mixed so many barriers and broke so many barriers, from being the head director over at Louis Vuitton, which was one of the biggest things for our culture to ever happen. Not to mention that Off-White is one of the biggest brands that any hip hop artist have ever rocked and supported. Besides that, the people that he has put together, the artists that he's put on some of these big runways is phenomenal. He has done things that I thought I would never see because nobody had the heart to do so. So I just want to highlight a few things. The Throne album cover, Yeezus album cover, and one of the last things that we got to find out is that he was actually doing a collaboration with Mercedes-Benz. It was called Project Maybach, where they asked him to re-envision the G-Class. He took it from a wagon to a off-road mobile coupe. I'm talking about something ill. The grill big, the wheels big. It looked like you were in the desert in one of the movies. His soul is gonna be missed. He touched so many people. They gave him a great going away party down at the Art Basel this weekend. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna keep dripping in your name. Be nobody else like you, but you definitely left your impression on us. Until we drip again, my friend, you know what it is. That time of the show, stay high, stay dry, stay fly. Get your drip right so you don't slip right. Same black time, same black channel, which is REVOLT. Very important. Pow. See y'all next week.